Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody, wherever you are in the world. Welcome once again to another session of Living World of Darkness. This is an open scene. We begin off on the bright, beautiful beaches of Coney Island, where sand stretches all around the rim of this particular landmark, where there's a significant amount of distance between the beginning of the white sands and as they slowly start to sink down into the very calm, dark water before them. But we're not terribly close to the water. And the reason for that is that there is a massive crackling bonfire going from a pile of sticks that probably took a significant amount of time to gather. Aside from that, there are a couple of tables set up, complete with snack food, drinks, and various sort of things hanging about. Several random people will receive a text on their phone from a contact labeled smiley face with the location. And anybody else really is free to wander up towards it, as the place is neither heavily guarded nor unfriendly looking. And that is where we will begin our scene.
Noah, for his part, is laying in the sands a little bit close to the fire. He seems to be bathing in the warmth that it gives off, and he's like, "Yes. Fuck you too, Matthew."
And
Making
a very
sand angels
startled,
out of the sand.
and a very startled Astrid just pulls her eyes out of a drawing she's making and looks at Noah. Who's that guy you told him to fuck himself just right about now?
The hurricane.
Who?
You don't? Never mind.
I'm new to this.
Do you not read newspapers?
They are normally full of death, sadness, and giant trees. Of course I don't fucking do it. Maybe I catch, and she snaps her fingers. Naomi's boyfriend reading them from time to time when he's not watching weeaboo shit. And she keeps drawing. If you take a look, it's animal. It's weeaboo shit.
See.
Maggie, I know that I said I would buy tonight. I know.
Uh-huh.
But does this premise not seem extremely suspicious to you?
How is it any more suspicious than anything we've dealt with in, say, the last 24 hours?
I'm getting chili dogs.
And she just kind of holds out her hand to the side of her bag, and a tiny set of black paws push out a bottle into her hand, and she holds up a thing of Fireball.
Brown bag.
She taps the bag again, and a brown bag comes out, puts the brown bag around it.
Ken nods resolutely, goes to get his chili dogs
Hey,
before coming to the main area.
Can you get me one too?
Gotcha, buddy.
Maggie smiles as she walks up and hops the railing over the pier and lands in the sand a couple feet below, and she sort of takes off her shoes and starts carrying them towards the bonfire.
Sand angels.
Ginger is looking at Noah making the sand angels as she is wiggling her feet in the sand. It's like, how is this not eating us?
What, the sand?
It moves. It can eat us any moment now.
It moved because you pushed against it. It's an
So
inanimate
tiny.
object.
It's not inanimate. It moves.
It's not a it's well, technically it is biological. It lacks life, Ginger. It that can't eat you, I believe. And she looks at Noah.
No, the sand does not eat you, then this place doesn't eat you.
Oh, in this place. Okay, there we go.
So you're saying that there are other places where the sand can eat you? How are you so sure that it won't happen here?
Because it has never ever happened here.
You will all hear a voice, a little ways off, and you just hear, "Why is it that I have to bump into you people every fucking day now?"
Maybe you got eaten by the sand.
And
never
Astrid
mind.
just looks up, look at the guy. Is he wearing a suit in the beach?
He is wearing what you would think that this guy is casual.
So a
He's
three-piece
wearing
suit.
shorts. He's
Right.
wearing a polo shirt,
Right.
sailor shoes, and
Right.
yeah, it still looks as though it's probably high-end clothing.
Yeah,
It
he
like,
looks pretty
He's,
well.
he's carrying a cooler and a large bag of something.
Okay. He can see that this woman looks at him, and she looks at Noah and goes like, she tilts her head to one side and narrows her eyes, and slowly approach her hand to her not pocket, I would say, maybe some slit under her dress.
Noah does not respond.
George just
Keep
goes
up
over
with
to
these
one of the
standing.
tables, sits down, and just, so, which one of you sent the text?
Who are you?
He is George.
Oh, hi,
Yeah,
Ken.
um,
And she perks up as she sees Ken approaching. Goes there,
who are
give
you?
him a big old hug, sits her ass down again.
So, who are you?
I'm Astrid. Hello.
Good to meet you. You're friends with, associated with the others, or what?
I'm, and she rubs her temple.
Friends.
I will never be able to say it full, Ken. I'm just a friend.
Friends.
Yes, Dad. And she kicks a little bit of sand over him. Allow me to
sand-
introduce that it belongs.
The sand, coincidentally, Mrs. Noah.
And Astrid looks at the sand and goes like, you bitch. I belong to the cult of ecstasy. She finally
Friends.
says, as she reads again. Yes, friends, you little fuck.
Why do I always get the impression that Noah's fucking drunk off his ass? Never mind.
I know I'll sit right up. And he will walk over towards Astrid and George. Because someone, my good friends, needs to watch out for Rule of Shade. And he will walk back to his sand angel. And he will continue making a sand angel.
Astrid will
About this
sigh.
time, a dark-haired woman dressed in a tank top, a pair of shorts, and no shoes will be walking back over, and she starts restocking the table with Doritos and lots of drinks. She's just kind of humming.
George will get up. He's just put the bag and the cooler down and just walks over and just say, "So, keeping busy? You're the one who's set this up?"
She just kind of looks over at him and she smiles. You want something to drink?
No, I brought my own. It's fine. Did you send the text?
I send a lot of texts.
To invite us here, smartass.
Oh, to invite you here?
The address?
No, I don't think I did. It might have been someone else.
So you're just coming here to give away shit to strangers? Okay. Fair enough.
I saw a party. I wanted to get involved.
Fair enough. You, I mean, when you're done, join me over here?
Sure.
So, you. And he looks at Escher. Did you get a text?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Okay. Everyone raise your hand if you got a mystery text.
George raise a hand with the other one keep drawing.
So, this is what we're currently supposing. All of us received a mystery text to meet at this location. The person who has yet to show up is the one who sent the text. Or whoever. Could be a friggin' list server for all I know. So, our reaction, being savvy people, was to come to the place that the mystery text that none of us sent directed us to go. And we're gathered here at tables with food and drink we can't account for.
So basically, someone can pick us up really, really easily as she keeps drawing.
I'm kind of surprised I haven't been shot yet today.
Would you stop being such a Debbie Downer and calm down?
It's not
Maggie's,
that bad.
Maggie's just kind of giving side eye over at Ken.
It's not that bad of a part of town. I kind of thought it was nice here.
The fact of the matter is we've all been rounded up here. Why were we gathered? What
George
was the point of this?
I don't know. I thought this was how parties worked in big cities. You know, someone sends out a location. Like that Christmas movie that came out recently with James Franco in it. I thought this was like normal for cities.
No, this is how kidnappings happen in cities.
Is she,
A lot of witnesses
is
kidnapping?
she involved? Is she involved? He points to Abba.
Involved in...
Weird shit.
Yeah.
A special kind of weird.
Yeah.
With a
something
K.
like that.
Well, Maggie is at this point sort of sitting in the sand, and she's got a hot dog with several large chunks out of it, and a fireball in a bag being drank out of. A couple of things to consider at the moment. One, and she kind of gestures up in Ava's direction. She's got a point. A lot of people around. It's Coney Island, and she kind of gestures to all the other people on the beach, all the people at the carnival rides and things of that nature.
You know, there was a lot of people around the first couple times I got shot. And hacked up with a machete.
Jesus fucking Christ. Would
Really
you
upset.
Stop being such a
Like-
fucking weirdo.
When it
Please.
happens to you, it tends to stick as a memory.
Ken, in the end, we are all already here. The music is playing. and we need to dance. If someone gets shot, someone gets shot.
Escher at this point is eating Doritos and drinking a screwdriver.
Oh, shit, I almost forgot. And he gives Maggie her chili dog.
She got that already. Like when you weren't paying attention.
So he like moves to do it again because like in his mind he's still got 3 and looks down, there's 2. He eventually connects the dots here, unless Maggie's being the most surreptitious chili dog eater in human history.
No, she's it's a chili dog. You don't destroy a chili dog without clear evidence. So she is not trying to make a mess of herself in that manner tonight.
You mean like collateral damage?
Like collateral damage.
Collateral damage. Okay.
So she just
eating his own food.
She just kind of passes the bottle of cinnamon whiskey over to Ken. Here, look, we've definitely earned it.
Chili dog in one hand, whiskey in the
In the
other.
meanwhile, Ginger is making sure that she knows where all the best spots are, where the sniper can target their group.
Astrid will sigh, rip the piece out of her sketchbook, wrinkle it up, and throw it on the fire.
All right, Ginger. Have my other chili dog.
What's that?
It's a hot dog with chili and cheese on it. And some diced onions. Yeah, I got diced onions.
A hot dog?
See this meat tube in a bun? It's a hot dog.
Dog?
No, I don't think. I don't really check. It's meat. Oh, and you're probably going to need these. And if there's any plastic cutlery, you grab some of that, as well as some napkins.
All of you will get the show where Ginger is very awkwardly trying to eat this new kind of food and probably gets her face all mashed up with different kind of sauce.
Meanwhile, Noah is making drawings in the stand. Like mandalas and shit.
And as she's talking with her, or as she's eating, she will point out to Ken also, like, there, you can get shot from there, or there, or there. Because she's sure that he would like to know that.
And Ken kind of smiles. Ginger, glad you got my back.
Astrid will actually go across her way and poke Noah on the shoulder and tend to him a piece of paper folded in the middle.
I look at the paper, take it, then look at Astrid. What's this?
For you. She turns around and goes back and sits again and keeps drawing on a new piece of paper.
Open the paper.
It's an uncanny resemblance drawing of Violet.
Aww. We'll fold it back up and put it in his back pocket. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is nice. This little fire. Here. There's sand. Just don't let it come into your socks. Because that's annoying.
Sand is in your socks will multiply.
No, but then it gets between your toes. It starts to itch.
Because it's poisonous?
No. Just itches. When there's a rock in your shoe, you'd like to remove the rock, right?
Because of the pressure that it brings to your foot.
Yeah. Sort of something like that.
Okay. Ken finally sits down. He passes the brown bag bottle of whiskey back to Maggie. So, how's everybody's day been?
Good, thank you for asking. George is just sitting, he's unpacking the large bag. He seems to have quite a complicated dinner packed out, and there's quite a lot of food. And he takes out a bottle of white wine from his cooler and a couple of glasses. He pours himself a glass. And just, I'm making good way of making quite a lot of money, a lot more money than most people ever see. So I've been very good. How about you?
Maggie just starts chuckling to herself.
My life is bright and eventful.
Noah will look
Looks
over
awful.
towards Ken. Like, what?
So, the leadership thing working out for you, or what?
Kind of.
Good to know. I mean, you said yourself that there were certain things you should uphold, never turn your back on anyone. No,
Are we still going to be bitter about that?
No, just curious. You said that to me, and I thought, all right. And
Did I
then-
block your number?
No. You
Have you
just
called me recently?
no. But if you would allow me to finish my sentence, that'd be great.
Huh.
You said that you should turn your back on any other mage when they need help. Look at me, kind of need help, but as soon as Tommy went away, you went away. I still have a little hard time how that works out, but
I
you know,
didn't disappear into
hypocrisy
the fucking
is a
aether.
very important tool. I get it. It's not a problem.
Ken rolls his eyes. What do you need
Yeah, I
help
mean,
with?
hey, if you want help, I mean, I can help out in quite a few situations. Just ask.
What do you need help with now?
I don't need help. I'm saying I can help you if there's things that are problematic, or if you need a second opinion on something. I got quite a
Astrid
few.
will-
Do you know how
Astrid will
to?
look at this guy, and she will, look at him from his shoes to the last bit of his hair and go like, with that dickish attitude, you cannot even help yourself. And she will move on the next page and keep drawing.
Maggie's sitting there, sort of rubbing her chin, and she looks up at. Oh God! Wow, I need a Red Bull. Peter, what's your character's name again? Isn't it George?
I'm sorry.
It
It's
is.
not funny.
Okay. All right. So she looks up at George, and she's like, "Do you know anything about how to get dents out of a rear-loading commercial truck?"
Well,
They sell things for that.
depends on whether it's just something that needs to be fixed, or something without involving your insurance company or anyone else's.
Dude, I already lost a deposit on it.
I
We lost a tire, man.
Yeah, that's true.
There are some mechanics who will fix it, but maybe ask questions, and there's some very good mechanics who won't ask any questions. I can put you in contact with one if you need one.
I wonder what Olaf's up to.
Ugh.
Maggie finally finishes the last bit of her chili dog and stands up, and she'll pat Ken on the shoulder before walking over to where Ava is. You're new.
Really?
Don't think I've ever seen you before.
It's a pretty big city. This is the first time I've been to Coney Island, though.
Oh, you've got to be from out of town then, she says with sort of a playful smirk.
I suppose so.
She'll
I
hold
don't
out a hand.
look touristy, do I?
You don't look touristy, but I don't know. It's a New Yorker thing. And she holds out a hand. Maggie.
She'll reach over and shake it. Ava.
Nice to meet you. Are you, She kind of decides to choose her words. Are you initiated with the rest of this fun bunch over here?
Well, I guess since we're all the recipients of a mysterious text, she just kind of shrugs. Whoever threw this party must have thought I was.
I wonder if it was orphans. Where was the orphans?
I don't think children in orphanages throw many parties.
Really? Because I know some orphans that throw great parties.
Oh, I guess you can't assume.
Yeah. Maybe sometimes Debbie Downers.
Really?
Yeah, you know, depending on their outlook on life. Like you said, orphans. She gives a wink and then finds some tortilla chips and guacamole.
Ava just laughs and continues eating Doritos.
George will just wave over at Ava and just like make a gesture for her to come over and sit down. He pours a glass of white wine.
She'll kind of glance over, and as Maggie wanders off to get her chips, Ava will walk over and she'll plop down in the sand next to him. Hey?
Oh, he's sitting at one of the tables, but
She'll plop down on the table then. Or rather, the seat on the table.
he will offer her what she may recognize as caviar. A small box. He'll just have some.
Ava does not recognize it. She kind of looks at it. She's like, what's this?
It's caviar. It's a delicacy. Try it with a little bit of creme fraiche and probably a sip of white wine afterwards. It's very good.
Oh, like fish eggs? That's interesting.
Exactly. Yeah. I like it.
She will grab a plastic fork from the table and dip it in the caviar. She doesn't seem to have any idea how to eat this stuff, but forks are a pretty good start.
It is.
She'll give it a try. Huh. It's good, but it's like weird good.
Quite took me, I don't know, 10 or, yeah, I think my 10 first tastes were like, it's not really me, but it kind of, it takes time. Your palate kind of gets used to it, I suppose. The same with beer.
So weird. I never got the concept of food you had to get used to. But
Me neither.
food is food.
Until I began to experience it. So you're part of the society, I suppose you could say. The weird people who can do some other stuff.
Society?
People who substitute reality with their own. Something like that.
She just kind of like gives him a blank, amused look.
Is there a code or something? Is there like a secret handshake? I can never tell. And I'm very new to this, so but everyone here I know is involved in, well, except for you, so I just want to make sure. You're part of some of the tradition, one of the traditions, right?
She just kind of shrugs. I haven't really met any of these people before. Well, no, I think I've seen a few of them around, but I don't know about any clubs or anything like that.
All right. Fair enough. He opens up a plate of pasta and just, please have some. And he takes a sip from his white wine. So you just, you mean you're a local, or you come to the city on a regular basis, or this is the first time?
Wow, everyone is pegging me for being an out-of-towner. Yeah, I just moved here recently from Santa Monica.
Oh, well. Congratulations on stepping up in the world.
I know, right?
Hey, I've been to Santa Monica. I'm colored. I mean, I was into Santa Monica once, and it was not the best time of my life. So, just I'm probably prejudiced in that regard. Oh, so what? Does work brings you here, or family, or what?
More like getting away from family. I didn't want to get stuck in my hometown for the rest of my life, you know?
Right, right. Out of character. Going into her mind and beginning to get gleams and thoughts. Is that a mind 2 effect?
No, that's a Mind 3 effect. The closest you can get is Mind 1 allows you to read auras and stuff like that.
I will
But
do
to
that.
actually read someone's thoughts, you need Mind 3.
Fair enough. I will
You-
begin to
You
just.
can read surface thoughts though with Mind 2, correct?
No, I believe Mind 2 deals almost entirely with emotions.
Mine too says that you can read surface thoughts, but okay.
Okay, that works.
If I just look at auras, do I just no, fuck it. I'm gonna go for surface thoughts. Is that is that Arte, or is this just something I do?
Yeah, it is an Arte roll. Your difficulty is going to be
Never mind, I fail.
you botched.
Of course.
Yeah, you will eat up your temporary point of paradox. Just one.
Okay.
And yeah, people around him can roll awareness because magic happened.
It's a kind of magic.
4.
2
Magic.
or 1. Sorry.
Ginger is
7?
on the ball.
No,
No, there's us with 2, 4, 1, and then there's Ginger. 7.
What it was? PNA.
Awareness.
Yay!
Uh-huh.
I will probably. Oh shit. Yeah. 2.
It's kind of magic.
It will sort of like give him a questioning look.
Ginger would actually have jumped up at this point and is openly staring at George. Probably still a little bit of the chili dog
I'm
thing.
gonna do a perception. Wait a minute. I'm gonna do a perception empathy on her as she reacts to it, to see if George picks up that she kind of knew what was going on.
Which
Or-
her?
That's 4. That's okay. Yeah, that's 5 dice. Just hasn't been updated. Wow. Okay. Just looks at her and just. Did you feel anything happen right there? Did you just feel something like I did?
Are you hitting on me?
No.
Noah is going to wander over to Ken and Maggie and sit by them.
That's some
Ginger,
fireball, bro.
Yeah, I'll take some fireball. This is
Ginger
ridiculous.
is looking very distressed. She's also staying close to Ken, more or less probably behind him actually, and is glaring daggers at George.
Ken, at this point, actually flips around. Ginger, look at me.
He's doing things.
I know.
Why is
But
he
we're
doing
good.
that? He shouldn't be doing that.
It's just
It's mean.
it's
Doing
just
what?
basic stuff, all right? Nothing's happening. We're good.
Naomi would.
I know. But you're with me right now, right?
Fine.
Okay. So we're all cool.
Anyone up for another chili dog? My trade.
Oh
Have
yeah.
you ever had to? All right, hold up. Just a word of caution to non-natives. Have any of you ever actually eaten two Nathan's chili dogs and then gone home?
No.
I'm going to tell you right now, it's one of those ideas that are considered bad, right up there with mainlining laxative.
Ow.
Ew.
Yeah.
The problem is that it burns really bad, and then every time you burp, because you're gonna burp the whole night, you're gonna taste everything that you ate, all the onions, all the chilies, all the peppers. It's just there, and it doesn't go away. It just sticks there the whole time.
I think this is going into the direction of TMI.
All right, Cerritos instead.
Maggie just nods.
Or nachos.
Ava will hold out the Doritos bag to Noah.
Oh, sweet. Thank you. He will stand up, walk over, take it. Thank you very much. And Noah, by the way, pleasure to meet you. Bye. And he will walk over to Ken and Maggie.
You know what, Ginger? Have you ever had funnel cake?
No.
I'm gonna get you
Oh.
funnel cake.
Funnel cake is so good, Ginger. We can share one if you want.
Astrid, keep an eye
Yep.
on Ginger while I go and get funnel cake.
Yep. Don't worry, I will keep her safe.
And
You're gonna need help, Ken. Funnel cakes are messy. She'll set her stuff down on the table, grab up her bag, and walk with him.
they go to get funnel cake.
And there they go at the fearsome speed of the elderly.
That is so 2015.
What?
Luke arrives to the bonfire. Good night, everyone.
What's
up, Luke?
Hey, Luke.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Easters.
Dorito?
No, thank you.
All right.
Portrait?
No,
Astrid
just-
just... Okay. And she turns to Ginger. Do you want me to make your portrait, Ginger?
Does that hurt?
No, honey, it doesn't hurt.
Um,
The last one that did painting things that I know was killing people with it and had a demon in his cellar, and there was a dark black hole there.
Honey,
We
if
threw him
my
in.
painting would kill people, they have already done so. And no one is dead yet, so no. Mines don't hurt.
Oh,
George pulls out another glass, pours some white wine for Luke, and just gives him like a hand wave. And just looks at Ava and just says, Oh, Ava, this is Luke. Luke, Ava.
Luke extends a hand to this confident woman.
She'll pull out her hand and shake it. Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Pleasure. How are you this night?
I'm doing okay. It's never a bad night for a surprise bonfire party, you know?
You know,
Okay, so he's we're. Why can't you just say that you're, one of us? Come on. I mean, you're kind of just. I'm getting the feeling you're just trying to yank at my chain here.
She still just gives him a weird look. Like, she has no idea what he's talking about, but she's kind of amused.
Awakened.
what are you talking
If
about,
it'll
dude?
make you happy, I guess I am.
You see that Astrid looks at George because she's eavesdropping on this conversation and goes like, her eyes grows wide, and it's about to say something, and then she beats her own tongue, and she keeps drawing very slowly at the moment.
No, it's just eating Doritos. Ginger, would you like a Dorito?
Ginger is poking a stick in the fire. She's still from time to time kind of like side-eyeing George because she's keeping an eye on that guy. And she looks up at Noah. Like, you know that campfires can reach temperatures of over 930 degrees Fahrenheit?
Mm-hmm. They're very hot.
That's like little over half of that of a cremation oven. Cremation of a dead body is carried out at the temperature ranging between 1400 to 1800 degrees Fahrenheit.
Do they now?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
It takes about 1 to 3 hours to cremate a human body.
George
1 to
just
3
kind of
hours.
slowly face palms. He just buries his head in one of his fists or in one of his hands and just sits there and rubs his eyes.
He kind of says, Luke says with a smile.
He's
Why
not
does it
saying
take
anything.
so much time, Ginger? Astrid just, approaching very slowly and sitting beside her.
It's to reduce the entire body to 3 to 7 pounds of cremains. And that's like basic elements and dried bone fragments.
Oh, that's actually quite interesting. In the end, we are only 7 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
That would do wonders for my figure.
It would take longer in a campfire. She keeps poking the fire.
Noah will kind of reach to his left arm and kind of grab his shoulder and squeeze it a couple of times. And then let's go again and goes back to eating Doritos. Where did it go? That's an awful long time for funnel cake.
Well, Ken and Maggie went to get them, so they will take their time. Especially with Ken.
I mean,
Around this time, the Warriors 2 return with funnel cake, their bounty.
yes!
Maggie has like an armful of like 3 plates on each arm and 1 plate in each hand. There's the regular funnel cakes with powdered sugar. There's one with chocolate drizzle. There's one with chocolate and caramel drizzle. It's all here.
Shelby, check Facebook.
Astrid will go get one with sprinkled sugar on top and turn around to Ginger and go like, "How sweet do you prefer your funnel cake, Ginger?"
Uh, I don't know.
Do you like very sweet things or normal sweet things?
I like ice cream.
Okay, she will grab the chocolate and caramel one and bring it to Ginger.
She she takes the funnel cake, looks at it, looks at the others kind of to see how they are eating it.
Maggie just kind of looks over at Ginger and she just kind of shrugs. There is literally no right or wrong way to eat funnel cake. You're gonna become a mess eating it, but you know what? And she takes a big mouthful of it and has powdered sugar sort of falling off of her mouth as she takes a few good chews on it and then finally swallows. It's worth a mess, every bit of it.
Yeah, Astrid is just, she was going to take it easy, but as she bought her etiquette roll, she's just looking at the plate, looking at a couple of
Stuffing
forks.
her
She
face.
just throws the forks away and slams her face onto the plate and starts going like,
So that's happening in front of me. Ginger, here. You can have this one.
The
Luke
cringe
just raised an
on Noah's
eyebrow.
face. The cringe on Noah's face becomes even more real. Like this entire time, he's just been cringing.
Ginger now holds 2 funnel cakes.
Wow, look at her go. She's really going for it.
As soon as she's done, she seems to be either she eat a very dusty funnel cake, or she has taken just a few amount of cocaine. And she looks at Noah. Are you going to eat that?
You savage, barbarian. And he will stand up and he will walk away. And he will eat his full cake.
That's not an answer, you young man.
He's eating his funnel cake. That's the answer you're getting.
Astrid is sad.
Ginger is staring at everybody eating the funnel cake differently as she now holds 2. Still seems to be a little unsure, but as carefully as she can, because apparently that seems to work best, she is trying to eat it. Let's see. Just for fun's sake, let's see how well she would be able to work with her funnel cake. She's making a mess out of herself, but it's not too bad. Which is nice. It's not as cold as ice cream.
It's not meant to be.
Why not?
Have you ever put ice cream on funnel cake?
Oh yeah.
No.
Probably the best thing you can get at a fair. People look at you weird though.
I don't know. Have
Hey,
you ever had a
hey.
fried Twinkie?
They hate us because they ain't us.
Shelby, there you go.
Nice. You can indeed see her aura, and let me pull off the aura chart really quick.
In the meantime, Astrid will raise up her hand and go like, I once had eaten a deep fried watermelon slice at a fair.
Her aura is a mixture of pink, yellow, and it is also crackling and sparkling. She's a very, very happy aura right now.
Luke's phone starts ringing. Apologize. I gotta go, guys. I'm sorry. It's my boss.
Oh, it's Friday. You need to go.
Yes, I do.
Really?
Yeah,
Work on Friday night?
those
I do
with
work-
real jobs are always on the job. And, you know, those who make real money, real changes for people, they don't really have, time off.
And excuse me, what do you call a real job? Astrid just is looking at George.
Noah will walk over to Luke and
Investment banking,
give him a
making-
handshake.
Maybe so you mean something that when you are 40 you will end up into absolutely nothingness with the soul of a banker, so gray and dull. Good for you. And she will turn around.
Yeah, it's going to be better than someone who's going to be, I don't know, hanging out in some drug den and then dying of an overdose.
And she
You
turns
gotta feel better,
around
but-
and looks at George and just go like, for your information, I am a consummated artist. I have a major in classical art. Silly banker.
Waste
And I
of money.
own my own.
And-
I also
Oh, that's
own my
fine.
own studio. People would
That's
pay
totally
more
good.
for one
That's
of
totally
my
fine.
paintings than for your advice.
Look at him. You're not going to convince him. Like any of us, he possesses a certainty.
The picture, the smile that the guy on my picture has is essentially the smile you'll see. He's just smiling at you, sitting there with his glass of wine and just drinking.
Luke smiles as well, like he a handshake while he's handshaking with Noah. I apologize. It's kind of legit. Tomorrow then. He kind of looks at him. Okay. See you guys later. And he starts leaving.
I'm gonna head off as well, guys. Have a pleasant evening.
Later.
Noah,
Yes.
keep your phone near, all right?
Always.
Good man.
Yeah, it's a good advice. She winks at him, and she's gonna go get more booze.
And Noah will start to walk away.
Maggie looks out looks north towards Montauk.
And Ken glances at her. What's up?
Can a god actually die?
I don't know, man.
Of course not. Gods, they are not real. Because they shouldn't be able to die according to legends and myths.
Haven't you ever read Nietzsche?
Yep.
Well, then he can't die, but he can be killed by his own passion. At least that's what
Surprisingly
Batman said.
philosophical.
I think
Thanks.
gods can die actually, if you stop believing on them, like Zeus and the old Greek pantheon.
Don't tempt fate. Don't need another pantheon falling on our fucking heads.
I'm just you
Really?
ask a question, I provide an answer.
I'd really enjoy like toga season or something, before it gets cold.
Take it from both that guy who points to Noah. Take it both from Noah and me. Be careful what you wish for. And then you guys will figure too about what we're talking about. Just saying.
Gods are made up things from people who can't understand what the world is about. It's not real.
Well,
It's just because you can't explain it, that's why people call it a god.
Everyone is entitled to believe what they think is right, Ginger.
But they're wrong.
I do believe in God or a superior force out there somewhere.
There's difference between the two, and you're wrong.
And why you're so sure that I'm wrong? And she smiles. She's not. She's just genuinely asking this to Ginger. She's not like forcing the question.
Well, there are all kind of things in the world, and they are all explained. Like you, and like the horny girl, and like like the people in the park, and everything. Like they're all explained. One time they weren't explained. That's when they call it gods, because they couldn't explain it yet. If there is something, there are always things that are more powerful than us. There's always things that are more stronger than us. That doesn't make them gods. It just makes them something we don't know yet and isn't explained yet. But a god is a concept of something that people don't understand and are afraid of. That's why they call it a god. Like the lightning. Every culture has a lightning god. Because they're scared of lightning and thunder. That doesn't make it a god. It just makes it a phenomenon that they don't understand.
That's your worldview, though, Ginger. That's not everybody else's.
That makes me right and the rest wrong.
You cannot actually say that, Ginger.
Yes, I can. You could hear me.
What I mean, honey, is that you might be right in some part of that, but also you might be wrong on some part of that. You are entitled to believe that everything has a reason and an explanation, and I'm entitled to believe that sometimes it's the work of God, or fate, or fortune, or any other kind of thing that pulls the strings of the universe in itself.
That
This is
doesn't
the most
exist.
religious debate I've ever heard. I spend too much time on the internet. She says, like, drinking her booze with a straw.
She just kind of looks over at Ava with just kind of a smirk. Do you want me to start calling into question your morality, upbringing, and general family heritage to make you feel a little bit more at home?
Considering the kind of night it is, I'd actually prefer it if you insinuated my wife was unfaithful to me. Maybe referred to me as a certain type of bird.
Certain type of bird.
Wait, you're married?
She just kind of shrugs. I don't know, am I?
I don't know.
You know,
He just kind of like
I'm
looks
not.
at her blankly.
I was a little frustrated, but I'm getting to like you. He just says as he points to Ava. And just brings up his glass as to like clink it with hers.
She'll reach over and clink glasses.
So what do you think the over-under is, Ken, that he walked out of that today?
Not a talk we're gonna have here, buddy.
Grumble, grumble, grumble. Drink, drink, drink.
Maggie, look at me.
She looks over.
Them or you? All life wants to persist. Not all life gets to persist. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
Just wondering how that's going to impact our karma in
Sort
the
it
end.
out later. There's ways to break even.
I would think that your legal situation would be more problematic. given that there are people here you don't really know who is, or just looks at Ava and smiles, then shakes his head a bit.
Yeah, the whole legal situation seems kind of tertiary right now,
Believe
considering.
me, it's primary, but we're just spitballing nonsense. I mean, hell, just a second ago we were talking about God. Ain't nobody done nothing. If Ken doesn't have possession of the fireball, he's getting possession of the fireball.
Maggie relinquishes possession of the fireball.
Astrid very slowly reach out her hand to Ken and wiggle her fingers as soon as she sees the brown paper bag.
Ava makes herself more screwdrivers. The orange juice supply is quickly depleting.
When Ken gets done with the bottle, he hands it back to Maggie. Hey,
What?
you and me got a thing.
No, we do, but tonight?
Tonight.
I was kind of looking to hook up with my old man tonight, but
There'll be time for him later.
this is going to make me cranky.
Welcome to my entire life.
Oh, believe me, you and I have become more and more in sync, I think.
Awesome.
Understood what it's like to be you.
Maybe. And Ken gets up. Astrid,
Astrid, yep.
keep an eye on Ginger.
Should I take her back home?
Yeah, you got responsibility from here on out.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, me?
Hmm.
I gotta go talk to some people, honey.
I can't come.
Not this time.
Oh, okay.
It's okay, I'll make it up to you, alright?
You always say that.
I know.
Funnel cake and ice cream, Ginger. It's in your future.
Also, Ginger, would you like to go home and she will quickly think on her feet. Would you like to go and practice on piano with me back at home?
Okay.
Yay! And she gets up and extends a hand to Ginger.
Who will get up as well, and as she takes Astrid's hand, you can feel the stickiness of, like, little pieces of funnel cake still in her hand.
Yay! And Astrid and Ginger will probably depart the scene as she's explaining to her about color and music.
Later. Ava will wave to both of them as they leave.
Bye!
Goodbye, Ginger. Goodbye, Astrid.
So, Maggie, was it?
Maggie kind of blinks. Yeah.
You, seem to know this place pretty damn well. You want to show me around sometime? She'll grin.
Yeah. You know, I can show you some of the places that New Yorkers like to hang out. They're not tourist traps.
Oh, shit. The special stuff on day one?
Oh yeah, we're gonna literally gonna rush you in, just drop you in the deep end and say swim.
Don't know if I can handle it.
Well, look at it this way: if you pass muster, you're kind of in the club. Once you earn a New Yorker's respect, you know. year in the club.
Cool. Here, she'll pull out a pad of sticky notes. Trade numbers?
Sure. And she'll write down her number and hand it over.
Ava will write down hers as well, and she will trade sticky note pads. And she'll look over at George. What about you?
A lot of things about me. Anything specific? A phone number, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Sure. He will do the same and exchange phone numbers.
She will pocket each of these sticky notes. And she'll stand up and kind of stretch. Well, this was neat. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up and head out of here. See you guys later.
See you around, man.
And she's actually going to start packing up the mysterious food table, and she'll extinguish the bonfire.
Yo, George.
Yeah?
Keep your phone near you and stay safe, all right?
I always do.
And Ken nods and heads off with Maggie.
George, at this point, will also begin to pack up his stuff and begin to leave.
And with everybody sort of departing and a few exchanges of phone numbers, I believe this is the point that we can end our scene. Thank you to our players for playing, and thank you to our watchers for watching. This has been another scene for Living World of Darkness. Mage.